Welcome back. This is Aussie Gamer 17 and this is part 9 of my 100% walkthrough for Resident Evil Village. Hope you've been enjoying the series, guys. If you have, don't forget to drop us a like, post a comment, subscribe to the channel, and please, please, please come say g'day over on Twitch as well. I love seeing you guys over there. Alright, so at the end of the last video, we sold our shotgun. Why did we do that? That's because we're going to get a new one a little bit later. But before we do that, the other thing I mentioned at the end of the last video is we're going to go see the creepy dollhouse. If those of you that haven't seen it yet, we're in for an experience. Okay, we're going to find the north door to the left of Duke. And we're going to go and open the 4-wing door here. Because in the last video, we made our 4-winged key. And that allows us to go up into this section. Just sort of follow the pathway as best you can up through here. Alright, you'll get to a bit of a gravesite slash tree here. Just past that, I can always see this crow here. I'm going to just have a little pot shot at him. His buddies will fly off. If you're really desperate for loot, you could have thrown a pipe bomb in that direction and you would have got 2 or 3 of them. I think it's always 3 actually if you throw it right. Anyway, grab that and just follow the path at the fork here. We don't need to go that way at the moment. We're going to go to the left, past the pram and out onto this huge wooden bridge. Don't know why I said huge. I wouldn't really call it huge, would I? Okay, and once you're a few steps out onto the bridge, look over to the left and find goat number 10. Take care of him. So we're halfway on the goats. That's 10 out of 20. And then continue down this way.
Ethan.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Mia being here.
Ethan,
Little scene with Mia.
there's something I have to tell you.
Mia?
But you're dead, Mia.
What's going on?
You can't be here. And you just disappeared, so some sort of, what, illusion? What would you call that? Anyway. Take note of that. We can't go through there at the moment, but we'll explore that on the way back.
You have to.
Guys, I'm trying to fix her.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, things look a little bit different when we come back this way later.
Even Rose. I don't want to be alone.
I would have to say that what we're about to experience on this video, guys, the first time going through it is really cool, but I'm sick of it. I think at the time of this recording, I've beaten this game, and at least beaten this section, about 8 times. So I'm kind of a bit over it. Now, I just want to see if I can interact with this. Okay, you can just look at it at this stage. Okay, more on that later. That was more for my own knowledge.
Am I losing it?
But once you get to this central area, head over to this red door on the left. And interact with that. Now, whether you looked at the photo on the fridge at the very start of the game or not, you will already have family photo in your inventory. And we're going to use that to open this door. It's actually quite funny because I used that photo to try and open a lot of the locked key doors throughout my first ever playthrough over on Twitch. It was a bit of a running joke. Whenever I came to a locked door, I'd try the photo on it just to see what would happen. And then this door, actually, you do have to use the photo on. So that was a little bit humorous over on Twitch. Trust me, I guess you had to be there. Anyway, into the elevator, guys. And up we go. Up, I think. Is this the one that we... Yeah, I think we have to go out the opposite way we came in. And we're actually going to go and grab the 11th goat. We just got goat number 10. Next thing we're going to do is go look for goat number 11. Fairly linear path here. Just head out of the elevator, out through the cave, and out to the dollhouse. Check out the visuals. I don't remember it looking this foggy all the time, but anyway, here we go. Once you reach the house, do not go in the front door. Take a left out onto this balcony. Get a weapon ready. And down the left side of the house and out into this sort of a cliff face area and take care of goat number 11. Ba-boom. Or yum, 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 as they say. No, as I say. All right, now we're going to go into the house, in through the front door. And I don't believe there's really much we can interact with right now. So we're going to go straight through the back, the next door at the back of the room. And through another door on the right here. Of course, look around if it's your first time here. I'm sort of just done this enough times that I'm sort of rushing through, guys. But if you're playing along, you can have a little look around. But there's no loot or anything that I'm aware of at this stage. Make your way all the way through to another elevator. Push that button, hop on the elevator and push the button again. Alright, off the elevator. That door there will be locked at the moment. So, forward and then left. Can't access any of this. Is this door locked at the moment? Yeah, that door's locked as well. Just follow the only path really available to us. And then open these double doors at the end. And collect the next flask. That was easy, wasn't it? Not.
I've been waiting for so long. I'd make a much better daughter than Rose. Please, won't you stay with me forever?
What?
Now don't forget, Duke said no one's ever returned
where's
from
my gun?
this house. Okay, now we don't have any of our weapons or inventory for this next section, guys. There is a typewriter here. Feel free to save your game if you'd like to. Okay, but this is basically a puzzle that we have to solve. And to progress through here, we need to actually open a door that is down this way. But we need to work out or solve a puzzle in order to open this door. We've got a piece that we need to put in there that we don't have. We've got to figure out... hang on, let me figure out which picture here we need to put in, and we need to figure out which picture here we need to put in. Now, I do know all the answers, and we can put them in if you do know the answers, guys. But I thought in this video I'll show you how to get those answers. We're going to start by heading over to the mannequin or doll looking thing on the table, and we're going to examine the her left leg, or its left leg. What would you call it? And we're going to remove the leg. Grab the winding key from in there. We're also going to look at the left hand and grab the ring off the finger. Now, I was going to point out before I looked at the body actually that we need a code to get into here. Once again, I could just put in the code. If you know the code, you can just put it straight in and skip a few steps. The other thing we're going to do is look at her right shoulder and remove this part on the shoulder and grab a key. So the two main things we needed there, well, three actually, the winding key from the leg, the ring off the finger, and the key from the right shoulder. Oh yeah, this message starts playing. So the key was to open this door here, so we're going to do that. Head through. And the ring, if you examine it, let's quickly examine it. It is covered in blood. Can't really see anything, but if we head over to this sink here, turn it on and then examine the water and use the blood-covered ring, we will clean the ring. Once we've cleaned that ring, head back out towards the code. And before we try and guess the code, let's have a look at the wedding ring, examine it. Turn it upside down, and on the inside you can read 052911. Let's try that. Let's punch that in. 0, 5, 2911. There we go. All right, part 1 done. Now, head through those doors. And we're going to go back to the door that we passed on the way through. And this time it's going to magically open, just like that. Head inside. Now we've got the winding key out of the left leg. If we head over to this table, we're going to see the music box. Now this music box was in the Winter's house at the start of the game. I think I mentioned it in the first video. Use the winding key. And now we have to rearrange these sort of... whatchamacalls it, into the right spots to get this thing to play properly. Let me try and remember where everything goes. I think the far left one is already in the right spot. And then we want to move that. I'll just do this, and then you can make sure everything looks the same. So you've got that the bottom left sort of line that all matches up. Then you've got this one that sort of matches across these two. And those two match up to the far right part that you can't move. Hopefully that all makes sense. So put them in that order and then press X. Some of them are almost identical sort of cuts that, so you can match it up wrong, but there's no fail sort of penalty. If you fail, you just get to keep trying until you get it right. Playing the right tune gets you the tweezers. What do we need the tweezers for? I'll show you. So we're going to head back the way we came. Oh. Didn't scare me. Didn't scare me. I'm not scared. You're scared. All right. And now we're going to examine the mouth of the mannequin. Use left stick to open the mouth. There's something inside. And if we didn't already get the tweezers, we wouldn't be able to sort of pick anything that would help us get that out of the mouth. But now we have something called film. And if you remember when we first got off the lift, there was a locked door. It's not locked anymore. Oh, and there's Mia apparently. I'm not scared. But I'll tell you what, the scary part hasn't even come yet, guys. Oops, turn left here. Back towards the lift, and the room just outside that is right here. If you went over here, you would notice that you need a key. We need a key to open that and get the elevator working again. Heading inside here, there's a bit of a film reel. Here are the clues. So it's a bit silly that they put the answers right next to the puzzle. But anyway, those are the answers. And let me just interact with the reels here now. And we can place the film that we collected. And now all we have to do is place these in the right order. Spoiler alert, I'm about to give you the answer. Unless you want to try and figure it out for yourself, pause the video. So we're going to put the teddy right at the start. The book goes second. Rose goes third. So she's already there. And then you just got to swap the last two. So the music box goes fourth. And the hand with the wedding ring goes fifth. And then once you've got those in the right place, press X. It'll play a little movie. Not creepy at all, right? But we do need to find that exact area. Once the movie's played, the secret door will open. And we're going to go straight through the door. And we're going to turn to our right, and we are going to collect some scissors. Grab those. Crouch down and take care of these bandages using the scissors we just collected. Head on through. Now, you'll see a phone here. Once we walk past it, it's actually going to ring. You can answer it. You don't need to answer it. This is just story stuff. You can completely ignore it if you want.
Please, Ethan, listen to me. I didn't want to keep it from you.
Mia?
I didn't want to lose you again. I didn't want to destroy this family.
Mia, what are you talking about?
I love you both so much. I had to. I had to do it.
Okay, with that done, we can continue on down this path. You'll see a door here. We do not have anything to slot into there yet, so don't worry about that door just yet. If we unlock this door and go through, we're going to end up back in this room where we cleaned the ring. And somehow we see Mia there. Head over here. Mia's magically gone. Not sure what all that noise was anyway. You can save the game again if you wish. Is this the right spot though? I don't know if we need to save just yet. No, not yet. I'll tell you when a good time is to save though, but you could save now if you wish. Alright, we need to go and examine the left eye. Okay, that is the answer. If you remember the door that I showed you, that's the answer to one of the three pictures that we need. So make sure you remember that. But the reason we went and got the scissors is so that we can cut these bandages off. And if you remember, that door was also missing a part. We found the part for that. And what we need to do now is get the third answer. So we've got 2 out of 3. If you interact with her right arm, try and take the arm off. And he'll quickly show you the code there, the 3 closed eyes. Obviously, if you're following the video, you don't need to remember, but I thought I'd show you where all the answers are. So the eye, the arm, and inside the chest are the 3 answers to unlock the door. I would go and save the game right now. Actually, that's probably a tad early. We're going to be coming back through this room in just a minute, but doesn't hurt, obviously, to have an extra save. I might overwrite that save when I come back. Go to the brass medallion, pop that in the top right slot. On this slot, you press right once and you get the right picture that was in the eye. And if you examine the bottom picture and press left twice, you get the 3 closed eyes and the door will open. Head in and it's going to start to look familiar from something we just did a moment ago. Eventually. Aha! Ooh, where are we? The crib thingy majiggy is moving. Not creepy. Not creepy. Alright, climb down the ladder. Grab the key. And then get the hell out of Dodge. Get back up the ladder. Yikes, eh? Something broke the crib thingy. What is that? Is that a bassinet? That's not a crib. What do you call that thing? I've gone blank. I used to have one for my daughter, but I can't remember. Wasn't made of wood either, mine. Alright, back up the way we came. We're going to be going straight back through the room with the typewriter, so we'll save again here. Because things, in case you haven't guessed, might get a little bit dicey for a second. Alright, save the game. Okay, with that done, we want to try and get back to the lift. Yeah, I did say try. So back through the door where we had to put in the code. This is the way we would normally go to get to the lift. And I don't want to say too much. That's why I'm sort of... Okay, when you see that... I didn't even show it properly. When you see that guy, you want to start running. We're going to go the other way to get to the lift. So if you'll remember, we've unlocked another pathway. So heading back into this room, through the silver key door, through this door that we unlocked earlier, turn right, go past that baby part door, and we're going to go through the crawl space at the end. And once we're out in this room, it's going to pop us out right near the lift where we can use the key that we got in the well. So head out the door, straight across here, use the breaker box key. And you'll notice someone has taken the fuse and replaced it with this piece here, which might look familiar. We might need to use that on that door that we just went past. So go back inside this room, through the secret door, into the crawl space, and the baby's there. The baby is not supposed to be there. You know, I think actually normally I might go the other way. Anyway, we're going to wait for the baby to leave. I'm pretty sure that we'll turn around and go the other way. At least this way you get to have a good little look at it. I'm going to creep out of here real quietly. If the baby does turn around and start chasing you, though, you're just going to have to run around the other way. Go the long way around. Alright. Once you get to here, though, we can place the baby relief of child, it's called in the game that we just got. Open the door and head in. There's really only one way to go here, guys. That's the hall is blocked off by that cabinet. So go in the door, around the kitchen, take a left and head into this bedroom here. And at the opposite end of this room is a fuse, so we're going to take that. Now, no matter what you do here, if you try, the way you go, whichever way you go to try and get back to the lift to put the fuse in, you're going to get stopped by the baby, and we're going to run all the way back to this room, and we're going to hide under this bed. Okay, so that's the plan. Head out. We're going to try and head to the lift. And at some point, we're going to get stopped by the giant baby thing. Usually right here. There it is. Okay. As soon as you get spotted, or you spot it, whichever comes first, turn around and tail it back into this bedroom. Hightail it. And like I said, under the bed. You know what I'd like to know as I'm doing this? I'd love to know what the fastest 100% run of this game is. And I wonder if the method we're using and the paths that I'm showing you how to do during this walkthrough would be competitive. I wonder. I mean, I'm obviously not going to get a fast time because I'm stopping and explaining a lot of things. But I wonder if you did everything in these videos at a real quick pace, and I am just distracting myself while the... Okay, once the baby sort of gets around the other side of the bed, we're going to run for it. Yeah, I wonder if it would be competitive. But yeah, once the baby goes past that corner, run for it, guys. Just get out of from under the bed, head for the door, head up, around the kitchen, up these stairs. We're going to take a left here. Yes. Going to go through the... this is the room where we washed the ring. Head through the big double doors where we put the code in. And we should be able to make it all the way to the elevator. Oops, wrong way. And quickly push the put the fuse in. As soon as you do, guys, you're gonna have to wait for the elevator doors to open, and you want to press the elevator button as quickly as possible. That's all I'm gonna say here. But you'll hear something coming behind you. Sure, turn around and look if you want. But what I'm going to do is just stand right here. I'm holding forward. As soon as the doors open, we're going to get in. And we're going to turn around and push this button real quick. Go. The next bit happens the same no matter what. The doors shut just in time. And we get a great view. Yeah, I think that bit was awesome to experience the first time, but I'm over that part now. But it's done for now. That part, anyway. Okay, now without spoiling too much, guys, there's going to be a section where, let's say we find a doll, and then it disappears, and we have to find it again, and then it disappears, and we have to find it again. The first two spots, it's always going to be the same, and I believe if you're playing on this difficulty, the third spot is always going to be the same. It does change depending on the difficulty. But anyway, head into this room and get this cutscene, and then we'll get to it.
Don't leave. I can't let you.
You're still alive, huh? You better find me cold before my friends murder you. TikTok. Your life's son of I.
Wait!
Alright, as soon as you're back in control, we got to go find that doll. Head into this room on the left and across and up the stairs. Now, I just found out on this very recording that the second spot is not always the same. I've practiced this and played this part 4 or 5 times, and it's always been the same. But the second part is not the same on this particular save file. So head into this room at the top of the stairs and grab the doll.
Everything would be better if Rose wasn't born.
Fucking monster.
Alright, she gets away again. We're going to go find her. Now, this apparently can be random. I thought it was always the same on this difficulty. Post a comment if anything ends up different for you guys. Now, I'm going to go where she normally is for me at this point. I'm just checking the corners, though, just in case. But she's normally in through here. And then, if I recall correctly, she's normally around here for me. Okay, on my last little playthrough, she wasn't there. Maybe it was glitch. Alright, so that's where she normally is for me. Alright, we have to find her one more time. Now, I know I did see her go that way. But normally, she's through here for me. If we go back this way. Or maybe it's just the fact that you can go both ways, actually. That might be more important. So sometimes you'll find her here in front of the elevator, but I think that's on a different difficulty. And if not, she'll be in this hallway out here. Alright, I haven't found anything different to that, other than whatever just happened on this recording. Maybe it was glitched, I'm not sure.
Stupid idiot! What are you doing to my cute friends?
Stupid idiot, she says. Oh boy, a bit gory. Just a little bit gory. Did we just kill the boss? We sure did.
Mia, I'll make things right. What? Good. I need to get out of this place.
Okay, when we get this little key here right in front of us, make sure you rotate it around until you can examine it, and that will combine it with our 4-winged key. And now it's a 4-winged unborn key. Now, do not just leave, guys. You want to make sure you turn around and collect Angie the doll. That's very valuable for us to sell to Duke. And you'll see here, it's still red here, but if we pick this up, pick up the flask, check the map again, it's all turned blue, and we can head out. Once that goes down, there we go. Head outside. Head back to the elevator. And ride it back down. Now, you might be thinking, hang on, we sold our shotgun. We still haven't replaced that. We didn't need any guns for that part, so I thought it was fine to sell the shotgun at the end of the last video. And we're going to get a replacement shortly, guys. Just in case you were worried. Or maybe we could go through the rest of the game with no shotgun, but that would be no fun. No thank you. Alright, once the elevator is finished, head outside. Now, I just want to see, again, if I can interact with this time. Okay, examine this. We need to find a part that fixes this, I guess, nameplate on this burial chamber, whatever you want to call it. And there's only one time in the game that you can do that, which is now, basically. We're going to do that when we get back to the village. But before we do that, we're going to head up through here. We do have our guns back. We need to go... there should be a box outside this shack here that we're going to open up. See how the pathway has sort of changed. So deal with this. Just checking my notes. And then head inside this building or shack. I think there's a hole in the back. No, just in the door. going in the door. Get your gun ready. And grab the new weapon. The shotgun. But we're not going to waste our shotgun rounds right now. We have got 6 enemies surrounding us. But with this handgun, it's pretty easy. We're just going to take them out just normally. Get a few headshots on these guys. I'm going to wait for them to come close to the door usually. Reloading, no fair. Reloading! Uh-oh. I let them get a bit too close here, guys, but shoot away. You don't need to be as careful as I was being, eh? They never got that close normally, but I guess it's because I was trying to explain a few things. Make sure you get 6 lots of loot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how you know that you've got all the ones. For now, there are more enemies, but they're the ones that are going to come at us here. We're going to grab a lockpick off the windowsill here. Going to smash this box. Grab a mine out of there. I think that's always the same. And we got the shotgun. I think that is it in this building. Should be blue. Yes, it is. All right, heading back outside. Make sure your gun is loaded, but I'm going to switch to the knife. I know I don't have to for this, but I do. Grab the loot or whatever it is out of the box. Head over to this tree. Make sure you go over here. We've got a very important piece of treasure or whatever you want to call it. The sun and moon ball. That's for another labyrinth puzzle, and we want the treasure out of that. Definitely want to make sure you grab that. I don't think we need to go that way. No, this will just take us right back around to the house. Don't worry about that. Actually, I'll see if there's an enemy. I don't think there is. When we go through here. No, okay. But there is if you try and go through this one. So once we start heading through here, an enemy's going to pop up out of the ground. And once their head pops up, I'm going to shoot it off. Just like that. Grab some more loot. And heading out this across the pathway to another gate here. Heading up through here. We're going to find a well once we get up the top here. Make sure you go and use the well wheel here. And here we're going to get the Madalena head. And before we forget, I'm just going to head across to our treasure items. And we're going to combine that because we did get the body a little bit earlier. Was it the last video, I think? Not this one. Anyway, we've got the full complete set. That would also get you the repairer achievement if you hadn't got that already. And now that is ready to sell as well. And now we've got a box that we can smash here. But more important than that, we have got the 9th outhouse, guys. So we've only got 1 more to go after we grab this one. So open this up. That is 9 out of 10. Now, here is a bit of evidence or something. That is of a strange bird, but we already took care of that bird in the previous video. Now we want to go inside the window of this place. And let me just double check. No, okay. I was checking if there's meant to be enemies in here. No. There's some loot on the ground once you get inside. Also a very suspicious looking plant that I've just noticed for the first time ever. There is Luther's key or Luthier's key. Definitely want to grab that. We saw that locked door in the past video as well. So make sure you get that. That's for some treasure. And we can also save the game. And in the corner, which corner? This corner here on the table is file number 26 out of 47. File number 26. So make sure you have a read of that one. And I think there is the labyrinth puzzle inside. I was going to say I think it's outside. No, it is right here. We're going to do the labyrinth puzzle. Use the sun and moon ball. And from memory, this one's one of the easier ones. I haven't practiced this one apart from the first time I did it on stream. I haven't practiced this off camera. Okay, don't let the ball go too fast here. Okay, good, good, good. Hey, wrong way. Wrong way. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, there we go. Don't let it go too fast again. There we go, there we go. Perfect. First try, as they say. Excellent. Make sure you get the treasure, the onyx skull. Very valuable. Alright, let me just check my notes. Okay, we're going to go back outside and back down to this gate, and this time head back towards the village, which is left once you go through the gate. And we're going to go back across the suspension bridge, this thingy here. If you didn't take care of the goat last time, make sure you get that now. And we're going to find some more of those same enemy types over here. And a few other things, obviously. Alright, so when we get down here... Okay, once you get to where the sort of fork was, one of the enemies is going to drop out of the trees, I guess. Hey, hey, hey. There we go. One down. Reload. If you head down this way a little bit further, sort of near this tree area, usually two more pop up from somewhere. There we go. One fell over there. Yeah, I was going to say, don't take your time on him, because the other one could have come from the other side. Grab his loot. And take care of the third one. Alright, now, in the tombstone at this tree now, it wasn't here before, but there is a gemstone here. So make sure you grab that. And there's also, around this tree... hang on, I just want to get back to the way we came from. Hang on. Which was up here. So this is where we just came down towards this area. If you look up, you're going to see 3 cages. One here. Shoot that down. One through over to the right-hand side. Shoot that down. And then a third one is going to be sort of over towards the left-hand side. So over there. Let's grab all 3 lots of loot. Got the first one already. Grab the second. And grab the loot out of the third one. Then if you turn around and head back up this other path where the fork is, you're going to find a box. There's going to be an enemy, I believe. Is there an enemy? Let me just double check my notes. Yep, there should be an enemy here somewhere. Let's take care of him before we worry about the loot. Take care of him. Reload because we're not quite done. There's always a large crystal on this tombstone. And obviously we can deal with this box as well. Now, if you follow this path, it just takes us, loops back around to the other path. This is where we just shot down the 3rd yellow cage. But once you drop down here, another enemy is going to appear out of the ground. And we take care of him and grab his loot as well. Okay. Alright, now we're going to continue back towards the village. We're going to go straight past the Duke, though, because I showed you that slab that we need for the tombstone back towards the dollhouse, guys. And the only time we can get that really is now. If you go and finish the next part of the story... Hang on, we may have to talk to Duke, I'm not sure. No, not yet. Okay. If you go and do the next part of the story, by the time you come back to the village, this won't be available. So what we're going to do is head into the graveyard here. So head down to the statue and then up to our left. Should be 2 enemies around here. Yeah, there's one. Let's take care of him. And there's his buddy in the background there. And they're actually leading us where we want to go. So take care of both of those. Pick up their loot and head inside here and pick up the broken slab piece. Now, we're not going to use that right away if you're following this walkthrough, guys. We do need to pick it up right away. Okay, so that's... Oh, you can get back in there. But anyway, if you come back here later, that's locked. I have tested that after just doing the very next story mission, if we can call it that, and come back, and the door is locked if you haven't picked up the slab yet. So yeah, make sure you grab that slab, and now we're going to head to Duke. And we're going to grab a couple of extra crafting recipes as well here with Duke, and sell a few things. Alright, let's talk to Duke.
Does this look familiar to you?
It actually does. Is that an Easter egg from a different Resident Evil game?
I procured some new items for you, Mr. Winters.
Now, I don't think we picked up any ingredients, so we're just going to go straight to Duke's purse. Sell the large crystal, the gemstone we got out of that tombstone, all our crystal skulls. You can sell the Angie doll. That's a big Bit of value that we get out of that. Do not sell the necklace with the 2 stones. We can sell Miss Madalena now. That's complete. The skull that we got from the labyrinth, and that will do us. But that is 73,000. That's awesome. Let's grab that. We're up over 200,000. Let me know in the comments if you guys are close.
Very popular.
And now we're going to buy a couple of things that are needed to work towards achievements. We're going to buy the recipes for explosive rounds. That may come in handy as well. And we're also going to buy the recipe for flashbangs, which I'm not a fan of, but we'll buy the recipe because we need it. Anything else we're going to do? Yes, we are going to buy a weapon part as well. Now, you will see things here that you might not, if you're following along and playing for the first time, some of these things won't be available to you. But if you did have that available, I would suggest buying that knife, but we're going to do that in a separate playthrough. We're going to be using that knife in our knife-only run, guys. But that's later. What did we want to buy? We wanted to go down and buy... So that was recipe 7 and 8. Now we're going to buy weapon parts 6 and 7. So this will be the 6th and 7th weapon parts we've either bought or come across in this playthrough. We're going to buy the M1911 improved grip.
I saw you eyeing that one.
And we're going to automatically equip it. And we're also going to buy the W870 TAC improved gun stock. But before we do that, maybe we should buy... Oh, sorry, I went to the wrong... Press the wrong button. Maybe we should buy the shotgun. Where is it? Hang on, no. We can't buy that gun yet. Is that what the game's telling me? No, we can't buy that gun yet, but we are going to buy the part. Okay, my notes say buy the part, so we're going to buy the part.
Looking forward to testing it.
Oh, sorry, we did just get that shotgun, didn't we? Sorry, I'm misremembering. But anyway, we got that shotgun, we picked it up in that shack on our way back from the dollhouse, and now we've already got a part upgraded to it. So that's weapon parts 6 and 7. And that is it, guys. That is it for this video.
Okay, then.
We did the whole dollhouse run. We started at Duke. We went and did the dollhouse. We came all the way back to Duke. Sorted a few things out. And in the next video, I do believe we are heading towards our next boss. Don't know if we'll cover that in the next video, but we'll make our way towards it. That's the plan. Hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe to the channel. There's the bell, guys. You know what that means. Class dismissed.